Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's stream. We are gonna see what we can do here to finish up Dragon Age, or at least get as much done as we can. Sorry we are late this evening, but you know how it works. Sometimes you just gotta go out and be with the parents. There we go. Okay, let's get into it. Well, it looks like my aspect ratio is fucked up. Options. Invert. There we go. Hope everybody's having a good evening. Let's see here. I'll load where we left off. Last night we left off with the Mark of the Assassin DLC. So we're gonna... Slightly better? What's slightly better? Everybody doing okay? How did your stream go earlier, DC? How was that tonight? What's up, Nix? Well, Nix, you should be excited because we're about to jump right into the Legacy DLC. Because we just got done with all the stuff. Before we do that, though, we need to go sell junk. Actually, can't. So. Fenris and... Love the commentary. No one was watching this short stream. Okay. That's just why. Alright, I think... Yeah, we'll bring Aveline, because for some reason it's not letting me select Isabella, even though she did come back to me. We're gonna sell shit, and we're gonna hit up the merchants to see if they have any new gear for my characters. Apparently everyone leveled up here. Let's see. Magic, willpower, constitution. Again, I'm sitting here, I'm like... I just can't wait to get into Dragon Age Inquisition. We'll up Death Siphon. Resilience and Resolute. Okay, yeah, we're gonna hit up the merchants and...
What have I done to you now?
To me, nothing. Not yet. To yourself, you can't even begin to imagine the number of mages that have walked down the path you're now on.
My clan didn't believe in me. If you don't believe in me either, I won't mind.
Aww. But I want my party to be a big happy family.
You won't find better prices.
I don't know. Sell all the junk. Just a backpack. Okay.
I do love the way the merchants glare at me as if I'm going to steal something.
Well, aren't you? Oh, that's right, you're not a rogue. Okay. Limb Taker, that's a name. Oh, it's a Canary Sword and Arcane Tome of the Mortal Vessel. It's not like I don't have... It's not like I don't have money to spare right now. Swimming in dosh. Okay, Hubert. Not going to pick up your quest yet, Hubert, because I don't want to. Everything's shitty. Yep, rolling in that dough. Buy your health potions and your injury kits, because those are apparently the ones we need. I'll go ahead and buy that Room of Fire, even though I don't need it, and I can make my own. Okay, and then go to the docks.
Do you feel like a citizen, Fenris?
Excuse me?
You!
You've been in Kirkwall.
PC, thank you very much for that host, Dragon Cat.
I have no comparison, really. It feels like a free place.
Maybe that's enough.
We shall see.
When are we taking the green order?
What the? Oh, they just had to put a statue up, didn't they? That ebon emote.
I've used someone. I haven't met you long.
Alright, does the shady merchant have anything? Tar bomb. Interesting. Nope.
Just don't ask where anything came from.
Well, I never ask where anything came from. Damn, nobody's got shit for me today.
Word of you? Who's getting around? I heard something about a champion as far as Jaded.
Word of you is getting around, yep. I also get around, not just the word of me, if you know what I mean. Yes. Not the Hanged Man. Loketown. Let's see here. We're going to actually change that again. There we go. Keep. Because it keeps fucking up the windowed. There we go. So now I can see a little bit better.
Poor Anders.
Why poor Anders? What happened to Anders now?
He's dangerous to himself and everyone around him.
I think he's broken the thing he wanted to save.
You pity him because he's you.
Breaking the things you love most isn't restricted to mages, Fenris.
Sadly true.
Yeah, it is a tragedy. But there are reasons why Anders does not have any sympathy from me. Those reasons will become apparent to those who watch me through the rest of the playthrough.
The sounds coming from inside are always so cheerful, but I never know what to do in there.
The Min Rathos slave bazaar is like this. They say the alleys are 10 miles long.
Slave Bazaar. That sounds interesting, to say the least. Oh, another Canary Sword. I forget how many of those there are. Oop. Alright, last hope. Yeah. Buy those. I don't know how we're going to use them, but nope, nothing here. Alright. Well, fuck that then. Stop stalling. Let's go play Legacy.
Mistress Mel is away. Again. I'm almost certain she's in that hovel in the alienage.
Yeah, that's where the damn Alluvion is. Don't have anything else now. Alright. No. He's interesting, and he's a good character. It's the shit he does at the very end that I'm just like, no, I'm not dealing, like, you are not my friend anymore.
She certainly knows her spirit.
Would you like to play Dragon Age 2 Legacy? Yes. You have both kitties under you. Alright, so we're now in Legacy. We're going to take... let's see, we're going to take Carver, Merrill, and... You know what? I think we're going to take Fenris. What do you think? Or should we go for Varric instead of Fenris? Because Varric is always fun. Never know what he's going to do. Yeah, we're going to chance it, because that means that we've got three ranged, and one melee, but if we survive the deep roads with that, we'll make it through Legacy. Just, I'm going to be pixel hunting like mad to make sure I get everything I need.
You might find interesting. It tells of a chasm in the Vinmark Mountains, and a secret that was said to be buried within. Yet when the Chantry went to investigate, they were turned away by the Grey Wardens.
And why would I find that interesting?
Because the champion was there. I can't help but notice you failed to mention this adventure.
Oh, that? I didn't think you'd be interested. Just some business with Hawke's family and a few Carta dwarves who went too far.
Too far.
You're not going to believe me.
I'll take my chances.
All right. Don't say I didn't warn you. There it is.
It doesn't look all that dwarven.
These are Carta dwarves, so they're more criminals and smugglers than anything else. They're not usually stupid, though. I don't know why they'd attack you.
They gave it their best shot. I can't believe they snuck into the Warden Keep at Ansburg.
Don't feel left out. They've been trying to kill me for several days now.
You have a plan, then? I found their hideout, but my sources couldn't tell me anything else. It's all very strange.
Why strange?
Why do you say that? It's just the Carta, isn't it?
As far as my contacts in the Carta know, they shouldn't be here. There shouldn't even be a here.
According to Arizona's Stand Your Ground law, you're allowed to shout You're allowed to shoot somebody if social justice warriors with flamethrowers of compassion. Wow.
We just need them to stop trying to kill us.
Okay.
A fine point. So, what's the plan?
Oh, I'm sure this is all a misunderstanding. Later we'll all have tea and we'll laugh.
Oh, your name is Hawke. I thought it was Locke.
Yes, we were looking for some other combination of general and ringmaster. The Wardens know I couldn't let you do this alone. Not after an attack on both of us.
Let's go.
That one's your kind of humor, Nix. Alright. Oh, and I need to level Carver, apparently. So, strength, willpower, constitution. Confirm. I want to really need to level Varric. Attributes. Apparently I hit back by mistake. Confirm. Wait, what am I doing? All right.
Someone doesn't like
I did see the wolf picture you sent me earlier.
They're from the Merchants Guild. The Carta doesn't kill guild members. That's really strange.
Okay, I've actually played through Legacy like only twice, so we're gonna see how much I actually remember. It was a very nice picture. I don't think I've actually played through Legacy as a mage all the way through.
Listen. It's the Carter. They've seen us.
They know we're here.
Let's see. Oh, he's maxed out. She's maxed out. He's maxed out. Maybe that's why. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. There we go, that's better. I have to micromanage everything here. Now your phone tells you I'm on. Yeah, I've been getting that a lot. The Twitch app is balls. Man, there are a lot of Carta.
I assume I'm not the only one hearing things. Good.
Lots of Carta around this area.
You, both brothers, you're here together. You've come.
There's something wrong with their eyes.
You and me.
Everyone, it's the children of Malcolm Hawke. They've come to us.
What does my father have to do with this?
It began with him and ends with you. Blood for blood, that's what we were told.
Did father cross the Carter somehow?
You've come to us now, and that's the only thing that matters.
You tell me. How could I refuse such a delightfully worded invitation?
We must have the blood. You don't understand.
Oh, blood. Why didn't you just ask?
We will take it. Corypheus will walk in the sun once more.
I do not like that name. At all. Where? I was gonna say, Varric, where are you going? Have lightning. Have lots of lightning. Yes, right over there. I don't know. What could that pop? Who is that person? Corypheus. That's an interesting name. We need to stop doing this, Nyx. Oh, he died quick. Quicker than I thought I was going to.
Messing with us is suicidal.
Yes, yes it is. Sure, give me one moment. There we go. Let's see what this is. Robot dog. That is an interesting steampunk wolf. I have blue ones. The steampunk wolf. How are you doing, Rose? Oh, does Shaba want a clockwork wolf? Oh, it takes care of that. Oh. I'm sorry, Rosie. So, what does this activate trap do? Oh, okay. Good to know. Hugh Hefner died. What? Links or it didn't happen. Well, don't link it now. I'll look it up later. And then shit blew up.
don't you?
After us. For our blood.
Don't worry about it. I'll look it up later, DC.
People like blood.
A lot.
Carta doesn't normally act like this. They're businessmen.
I'd like to know who this Corypheus is. With a name like that, he's bound to go "Mwahaha" at some point. I just know it. Really? More blood? Why can't it ever be spit or a lock of hair?
You really want to encounter a spit mage?
For variety, sure.
It's a hoax.
Amgaforn is dwarven for sacrifice. That's not a reassuring name.
We never go anyplace nice, do we?
Okay, Hawk, the last time you went someplace nice, you had to fight a man over a wyvern. He thinks I might be over-leveled for this.
How many generations of warriors stood guard here? And why does that make me nervous?
And why does that make me nervous? Passage key. Yes, Rosie. No, we're the. I don't even have. I don't have XCOM 2.
All set.
Someday I'll visit a place with
No ancient evils, horrors, devouring plagues, or insanity.
Maybe a beach.
The day you go to the beach would be the day an armada of angry demon pirates show up.
This is true. Well, I'm the same way. Really love the concept, horrible at strategy.
Will you look at that? A fortress. Here, in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, I'll look it up when I'm done with the stream tonight. Planning on going late tonight to make up for the lost time. So I'm shooting for end date or end time at around 2 a.m. my time, CST. So I might be a little late for you guys.
What are they trying to do? Ruin my boots?
Boots.
I love doing that.
Oh, it's another one. Oh, two of them. Yeah, about totally dropping that AoE, like, right now. Damn, we do a ton of damage. Oh, here's more. Carta! And this is why I like doing this in the tail end of Dragon Age, because it means that... Because it means I can do interesting shit. Because you really do feel like a badass when you pull off some of this shit. Right. And a health potion, just in case you needed it. Oh look, Bronto dung. With a great sword in it.
I am so sorry about the wardrobe. Was it very badly smashed?
I had to put it out of its misery. What happened?
I didn't expect it to fall over the railing.
Yeah, I figured that would
I thought
happen.
it'd be more stable.
Fell over the railing? What?
I mean, it held up just fine for me. Poor Sandal. It took hours for Bodan to coax him down from the chandelier.
On second thought, I don't want to know.
What were those two doing? Yeah, I figured that would be the case, Rosie. Graven Circle. Oh, shit. So, all of you guys in a nice little line just for me. Oh, this makes me feel so good. It makes me feel like you guys really care about lining yourselves up for these great AoE blasts that I like to throw out. Oh, you. Stop. Stop being a loner and go over there and get inside that AoE area. Who's a nonconformist? Oh, the assassin who decided to break ranks and not be killed by the and not be killed in the AoE effects. Not be killed by the AoE. Yes, not be killed by the area of effects.
I have to say, this is a nice break from the Templars giving me the hairy eyeball all the time. Are you people ever planning to get a new Viscount, or is the Knight Commander just in charge now?
That is a very good question, Meryl. Very good question. Alright, that was it. Okay, I thought there'd be more dialogue. It's an old box. Gate key, twisted steel ring. Scouts report. My team was sent to evaluate the fortified structures that overlook the northern caravan routes in the Weimar Mountains. The Viscount's library suggests the buildings were part of an ancient Grey Warden fortress, constructed to guard the past but abandoned after the Free Marches gained independence from Tevinter. Our examination revealed construction that is remarkably sturdy for its age. The fortress foundations reach deeper into the rock than we expected. 2 levels below the surface, we discovered a series of twisting underground passages chiseled out of the mountain itself. I commanded the men to set up camp there. Not an hour later, one of the newer men reported voices from the depths. He flew into a frenzy, demanding that we leave immediately. Those unused to tight spaces often display such hysteria. Thankfully, I was able to calm him before his raving affected the rest of the team. But he was gone this morning. Tracks led deeper into the caverns. We shall follow him. From a scout's report, apparently quite old.
I'm surprised you agreed to come.
And we'll just do some fire.
watching you make these motherless nug-lickers cry.
Nug-lickers. Okay, that's a term. I wouldn't have said lickers, but that's just me.
Messing with us is suicidal.
Alright, so we get through here now. Master Sniper, huh? Carver, stop following them over the traps.
Finger's breath, Hawk. You do get results, don't you?
I was gonna say, are we still in combat? Nope. Okay. Well, there was a trap. Well, or not.
On our bad side. Seems to be unhealthy.
So let's save again, shall we? Somebody, I was gonna say, someone sounds like they're snoozing. Oh, great. Pamphlet. We have learned Carver Hawk is with the Grey Wardens. Search all of the free marches if you want, but find him. Kill whoever gets in your way, but make sure the boy is unharmed. The blood of Malcolm Hawk must remain pure. The Great One demands this of you. In the name of the Master Corypheus, may he see sunlight again.
They want our blood. Guess they didn't get the news about mine going bad. What's it to do with father?
Carter should want gold, not blood. This is something different.
I guess we only get that answer from Corypheus.
I like that Carver acknowledges, I guess they didn't know that mine had gone bad.
When you tell people about our escape from Lothering, why do you make it sound like I had food all over my face?
You're larger than life, Hawk. I had to give you a few flaws just to make you approachable.
Did you just call me fat?
Yes, that's pretty much how I tell it. Hawk rolled into the fray like a gigantic pudding covered in gravy. It's more dramatic that way.
Does it have to be gravy? Couldn't it be chocolate instead?
Everyone's a critic.
This DLC is commentary gold. This was kind of the swan song for Dragon Age 2. It was like, okay, we're doing our last point here.
If we never come back, maybe someone will send a search party after their champion.
This was pretty much, okay, we know we're moving on to 3.
Running short of fodder for your stories.
Do you know another lovable lug with more sword than sense?
I've seen things far more threatening than your verse, my friend. Do your worst.
So be it. We shall meet in battle when properly drunk, and safe from Darkspawn, blah blah blah.
Huh. Carver seems to have matured somewhat.
I want to live in a big hole in the ground.
Oh, it's an up-and-coming neighborhood. In a few years, all the fashionable families will be down here.
I don't think they'd make good neighbors, what with being crazy. The Carter, I mean, not the... I'll stop talking now.
I, 'Cause Yeah, this is going straight into DAI. Die. Must we? Oh, I'm not in combat, so I can't, like, get the jump on them. Oh, there's a lot more up there. There we go. Cat butt in screen. Kitty butt. Alright, you guys have fun. I'm gonna loot because I think you guys got it. Yeah, you guys got it.
Great kid! Don't get cocky!
Thank you very much, Dragon Cat. Those biddies always help. There's Bronto in a cage over there. Footsteps of the Silent One. Regalia of Weishaupt. Praise Corypheus. Like many of you, I was once a thieving wretch. I was a servant to coin in my own base desires, and that is when I heard the call. Corypheus opened my eyes, just as he has opened yours, and showed me what is true. What is the Carta beside Corypheus? Nothing but dust and ashes. Only the Corypheus is eternal. We are his hands and his eyes on the surface. We are the ones he honored with his trust to dig him from his prison in the deep roads. When Corypheus steps into the sunlight, we will be rewarded. Praise him. Praise Corypheus. Well then. Rub face onto Kitty. Kitty snuggles.
Want me to take a look at that? I suppose I could give that a shot.
Oh, don't need you to. Jesus, there's a lot in there. Not that I need more gold, but I could always use more gold. Well, I kind of did. Because he's not a true Darkspawn, but he is a Magister, so... Hey, boyos. It works because magic. Yeah, well, so are the old gods. Okay, DC. Are you going to sleep, or are you just gonna... Are you gonna fade off?
Bad side. Seems to be...
Sleep well. Then how does he do it if they aren't tainted? Magister? Or maybe, maybe the Carta have a little bit of Darkspawn taint in them? Like, he's able to speak to...
The Master will rise. He will be free.
Because they are tainted. You can see it in their eyes.
Derek? No one told me you would be part of this.
That's the beginnings of taint right there.
Why has the Carta been attacking me?
I can't say. The Master must be free.
Really, Gurav? I thought better of you than this. I mean, gutting the occasional competitor for fun and profit, that's the game. But
well, they're dwarves. Maybe they were on the way to being Genlocks and he stopped it.
Darkspawn blood. He calls us.
It could be that one Carta was tainted. Basically what happened was, one Carta is tainted, he hears Corypheus. He goes and gets his Carta allies and taints them. Like, it may have just happened with one or two Carta who were already tainted in some way, and it just kind of snowballed from there. That's what I think is going on.
Why would you do that? Won't you just die?
Well, I don't understand the Darkspawn at all.
Hear the music. Oh, come on, you nug licker. Snap out of it. There's no gold in hallucinating.
Why would you do that?
Oh, come on, you nug licker. Snap out of it. There's no gold in hallucinating.
Why has the Carter been attacking me?
Oh shit, I've done those before.
We drink the Darkspawn blood. He calls us.
Manners, Varric. Introduce me to your lunatic friend.
Hawk, this is Garav. He's a greedy, brilliant bastard son of a nug from the Carta. Garav,
yeah,
this is Hawk.
Magic. Just hand wave it. It's magic.
To drink or bathe in or whatever. But if you're after eternal youth, I've got to tell you, he's no virgin.
The Master is calling. He needs the blood.
Garav, buddy, this isn't like you. Look, I've still got Bianca. Never misfired a day in her life. You don't want her to see her papa like this, do you?
Varric, you want to spare
Yes, you should
bastard?
journal more, Rosie.
Not if he's after you, Hawk. Bianca, I think it's time to say goodbye.
Yeah, that didn't happen.
You bastard.
But yeah, they're definitely tainted. I think it started off as kind of a snowballing thing. Because there was no because there is no archdemon, it just kind of slowly happened over time. So it happened to them instead of them becoming Darkspawn. Or it has something to do with the Architect.
Stupid bastard. I used to do business with the Carta. Back in the day. Garav was a nutcase then too, but in a good way. He was trying to design a new type of
My money is
crossbow.
Architect.
Bianca was the only one that ever worked. I can't believe he ended up like that.
Cute kitty meow. Meow. Fair. Suspend your disbelief just a little bit further. Yes, Sheba would absolutely go apeshit for Bianca. Then I think she would like Varric a lot. Oh, bam. So if I wanted to, I could go back to Kirkwall now. my only thought is that basically what ends up happening is one Carta specifically ends up getting tainted, hears the call of Corypheus because he can't hear the call of the Archdemon, starts tainting his brethren.
Look, you brought the whole family. How generous. I swore to Corypheus we'd bring
Oh,
him
she would
Malcolm
love
Hart's
that,
blood,
Rosie.
one way or the other.
What does this have to do with my father?
The Master wants you. I don't ask why.
So it's Corypheus who's after me?
What Corypheus wants, Corypheus gets. From us, or from someone.
I know, that's why I said that she would like it.
Corypheus wants some blood? Sure, let me just open a vein. How about a kidney, too?
Corypheus, we have done as you command. Your sacrifice is here. You will see the surface once more.
Alright. Time to kill some fuckheads. See, that's my thought. Whether or not that's actually what happened, I don't know. But that is my thought as to what's going on. Shit! I got hit by the Bronto. Man, you should move out of the way. Oh, Bronto's down. Well, yeah, they're never going to explain anything fully. It's for us to come up with. There we go. We just have one left. Yes. Silly kitty. He's glowing.
What the...
What is this? I can feel it inside me.
Giggity.
The enchantment needed to do that. What did Father know?
This is going to take me to Corypheus.
Because now I've got the key. Move to junk. Move to junk. Move to junk. Junk. Yeah. I apparently missed some stuff back there. Okay. Oh, we can't go back. Fuck me! Shit. No! I missed out on loot and lore! Sad face. Alright. Well, I didn't see those shinies. Okay. Well, to you, Rose. I need to be extra careful, make sure I get all those in this. because you get a very powerful weapon. No, you're not silly at all. Those look cool.
I guess we should have seen that coming.
I've seen those coins. I think they look pretty damn awesome.
Will you look at that? What do you suppose is in there?
Darkspawn.
And they wonder why I prefer the surface.
Another mess. Is it terrible that I'm glad Mother isn't around to suffer this?
We do attract a peculiar kind of fortune.
I died my way into the Warden, and you punched your way to Champion. We are esteemed.
We are esteemed.
I guess.
Storage? Oh, I can throw stuff into storage. Stash all junk. We're just going to throw everything into storage. To make sure we have plenty of room. That's a Grey Warden symbol. Nope. I heard that. So we'll just kick the door open. Fucking Genlocks! Get him, Carver!
Be bound here for eternity. Hunger stilled, rage smothered, desire dampened, pride crushed. In the name of the Maker, so let it be.
Where do I recognize that voice? Shade. Alright, whenever you're ready. Hawk, who forces people to go down. You like the animation for the fireball?
I can do nothing about the Warden's use of demons in this horrid place. But I will have no one say any magic of mine ever released one into the world.
Who was that? I feel like I know that voice.
It sounded like Father, but how?
Sounded like he went, or it looked like he went back this way. Again, I'm being very careful right now because I do not want to. I do not want to.
Lost.
I do, sometimes.
I've never seen it, and everybody follows you, and you always seem to know where you're going.
What about that time I led us in circles around the wounded coast for 3 hours?
Oh, I thought you were just admiring the view. Yeah, it was a lovely day at least.
Meryl.
So, you and Meryl, huh?
Meryl and
I. Yes.
Wonderful. Happy for you.
I missed something again, didn't I?
I missed something again, didn't I? Fourth walls, what are those? Meryl is second best waifu. Privileged to the wardens. Oh, the whole not getting lost and running around the Wounded Coast for 3 hours because that area is just one giant circle and it's easy to get lost in. All we hear is that one of the Great Grey Warden's secrets. It must be protected at all cost. As usual, we are mostly concerned with deceiving our own people. But why hide what the deep roads were shaped not only by the dwarves, but also by us? I found records dating back to 1004 TE, the wake of the First Blight. Early wardens discovered that some of the Darkspawn could think and speak, and commanded portions of the Horde, even after the Archdemon's death. A few could wield magic, the skill of a Tevinter Magister, and the wardens greatly feared them. It was here, in the Vimark Mountains, that Warden Sashashamiri set her trap to capture and study the greatest of these creatures, the one whom they called Corypheus. From Janeka's research notes. Yeah, a lot of the quotes and stuff on this is stuff that you pick up over the course of the game.
Kinda tricky because they're extinct. You can work a griffin attack into a tale, but it takes skill.
I was thinking more like heroic griffins. The sort that swoop in and save the day.
Daisy, haven't you
heard? Swooping is bad.
Oh.
I could do heroic charging, though. You want me to call him Feathers?
Yes, and make him extra fluffy.
Meryl is second best waifu. Second best waifu ever. Well then. There we go. Hold up, hold up.
The key! Did they find it? The dwarves. I heard them. Looking, digging. How do you bring the key here?
You mean this? How is this a key?
Magic. Old magic it is. Magic from the blood. It made the seals. It can destroy them.
I came in here to find Corypheus. Do you know where or what he is?
Do not say his name. He will hear you. Do not wake him. Not when you hold the key.
Let me guess. You want to drink my blood too?
Blood? The blood of the Hawk? Are you the Hawk? Yes, I smell magic on you. But you hold the key to his death. Yes, I can show you out, yes.
Who are you? What's wrong with you?
You ask me that? I'm the one who belongs here, not you. You are no Darkspawn.
That armor. It's Warden issue. No one has that.
You hear it, no? Hear it calling. I smell it in you. I know the way out. Follow me. Down and in, down and in.
Because I always like to follow the advice of tainted, crazy people.
Not crazy. No. Trust me. I know the prison's secrets. The seals hold us in. Anything comes in. Nothing ever leaves. Not without the key. You must use it, yes. On the seals. Every seal. You touch the key to it. Only then they open. Only for the Hawk. Not back. Not up. Only way out is down and through the heart. Down. Down in the depths.
Careful. Things down here, they can get complicated.
Yeah, pretty much. Warden's Prison. The Grey Warden's Prison in the Weimar Mountains is believed to have been constructed more than 1,000 years ago. The original method of construction has been lost to history, but the Warden commanders of the Free Marches have maintained the prison's secrets throughout the centuries. The prison is concealed in a great rift in the Weimar Mountains, far from any easily traveled mountain passes. The Wardens themselves have spread rumors of banditry and beasts to prevent explorers from approaching. The prison consists of a central tower built into the rift, with magically maintained bridges, allowing access at different levels. Each level is sealed by a blood magic ritual, in which a mage of untainted blood uses his own life essence to create a magical barrier that is permeable from the outside, yet impenetrable from within. This one-way access has caused other Darkspawn, and perhaps unwary travelers, to be caught within the prison's confines. Those who disappear inside never re-emerge. I don't know, he kind of got fucked too. Because he's never appearing in a game again.
Corruption of that man. I've been a warden how long? And I've never seen anything like that.
About 4 years now, 5 years.
To stop that.
And dumb luck. That's the other reason you're alive.
Credit where due, I suppose.
He lives okay. Yeah. He's actually mentioned a couple times in the original, or in DAI. Just looking, is there anything else in here? Nope. Pride Demon. Shit. Crushing Prison. I fucking hate this spell.
Let me guess.
A pet song thrush?
The first seal.
2,000 years the magic holds. Never broken. Give it the key. Let
Blonde
it take the magic
and
back to itself.
one that has blonde and black feathers with a little bit of silver.
All who came before.
Okay, what kind of damage do I want on it? Upgrading Malcolm's Key. To upgrade Malcolm Hawke's Key, right-click on one of the 4 pillars surrounding the seal of Corypheus' prison. Each pillar confers a different benefit, but the key can also absorb the power. Can only absorb the power of a single benefit. So which we want? Electricity, nature, cold, or fire? I'm thinking electricity.
The blood works. It is good.
All this talk about my blood is a little creepy. Are you at least planning to tell me your name?
Name? So long since I've said my name. Larius. I was Larius.
I believe it.
A title too. Commander. Commander of the Grey.
Then you're... like me. That's so far gone. You've had your calling.
Yes, the calling. The songs get louder. Only death stops them. I am dead. But I never died.
How does a warden end up like this? I thought you were immune to the taint.
It's more complicated than that, unfortunately. Eventually...
The calling. It comes to us all. The voice we can't resist. Our death.
I've opened the seal. Will the prison release me?
There are more. Follow them in. All the way to the heart. Many locks. Only one key. Corypheus calls. In the darkness. What waits there?
The model for his sword is the same model you see Duncan using. So what would you name your song, Thrush, Rosie? These fucking Genlocks. Genlock Outlaw. Ow. Oh, I leveled.
One seriously heavy-looking shield.
Everybody leveled. Okay. I've got 100% magic resistance now. Okay. Now he's an expert Templar. Dex.
There must be more seals ahead.
Nah, really? Oop, here's another binding.
Be bound here for eternity. Hunger stilled, rage smothered, desire dampened, pride crushed. In the name of the Maker, so let it be.
So we have to find all of those so we can unlock all of these. Bam. Ooh. Herlocks? What the hell is that? That must be a Herlock Alpha. Fucking Darkspawn. Yep. What's up? What's up, Rosie? Yeah, I remember when you brought that up. Crown of Dumont. The writing on this ancient parchment is barely legible, but appears to concern a rite of silence. In reverence, you will approach the altar. Know that you come in the presence of Dumont, with head bowed. Say, "Blessed are you, Dumont, silent and strong, secret and wise. We bring you gifts, sacrifices to your greatness." Well then. Mm-hmm. Are you thinking about selling journals? Like making journals, bookbinding, and then selling them? The creature can speak. It has a name. Corypheus. We have encountered Darkspawn before who use words, but none individual enough to have chosen a name. This Corypheus appears unique among Darkspawn. It has gathered many of its brethren to follow it. It would be wasteful to kill such a creature. It can be captured, tamed somehow. If it can be captured, tamed somehow, its unnatural influence over the Darkspawn could perhaps be turned to our favor. It is clear the Darkspawn will never bow to human commands, but this Corypheus seems at times more human than beast. I have conversed with it, and though it speaks, its thoughts are disordered and inhuman. It speaks of the old gods by their Tevinter names. I have wondered if perhaps he is no Darkspawn at all, but a ghoul, so corrupted by the taint as to have become a new creature entirely. I recommend we find a way to capture Corypheus, hold it somewhere safe from both men and Darkspawn, and study its unique nature. This will require magic, however, for Corypheus' own abilities are powerful. It uses spells both human and tainted, and has a strength that would shame any magister. We must muster our best mages to face it and hold it. Right. Pretty sure you can. The only thing is you're going to have to sit down and figure out how much it's going to cost you and then make something that's cost efficient. Oh shit, there's another one over here.
For eternity. Hunger stilled, rage smothered, desire dampened, pride crushed. In the name of the Maker, so let it be.
Okay, hang on. Before we move on to that one.
Am I in your stories, Varric?
Daisy, everyone is fair game for my stories.
I never hear any stories with me in them. What sorts of things do I do?
Well, you get lost a lot. You wind up in the middle of a dog racing track in Darktown, or in the Viscount's bathing room.
So they're true stories.
Daisy, I could never make that stuff up. Nobody would believe it.
Oh, poor Meryl. She's so sweet. Alright, so much for that abomination.
I may have left the circle, but I took a vow. My magic will serve that which is best in me, not that which is most base.
That which is best in me. Father used to say that, didn't he? To you and Bethany. She never felt like she could live up to him.
I hope they're together, wherever they are. Talking about magic, gossiping about us.
Oh. Why does everybody in my family have to be dead? Okay, so we took care of that one. Yeah, I know. So we got one more for the Desire Demon here. You know what, we're just gonna drop a fireball on top of us. Yeah, I did it. I actually managed to, I did it because of specific reasons. That being said, I felt like an ass afterwards.
I've bought our freedom, Leandra. We can go home now. Us and the baby. We'll be together. I hope it takes after you, love. I would wish this magic on no one. May they never learn what I've done here.
Father didn't want a child with magic. He got that one wrong twice over. I guess the Warden's looking pretty good right about now.
And with that, the goodwill of our reunion vanishes.
Look, I didn't mean... No, you're right. I'll just stop talking.
Praise be.
Stop that.
True.
I agreed. Good. You don't always need the last word.
Good.
Good.
Can we just... I want to get this over with.
Items received. Lineage. It's a great sword that nobody can use. But I don't want to use it. Oh wait, I can use it? Shit. Okay. Interesting. Oh, that's right, I have the use anything mod on here. Carver already has that sword. Well, I guess he can, actually. Because that one is better. There we go. Yeah, I figured you were coming. Ow. Trying to run away. Yeah. There we go. Was it Carver? Oh, Chain Lightning, I love you so much. Get the shiny. Alright. I actually looked into doing that for a bit, of doing bookbinding as like an art craft in the SCA. I guess you guys were supposed to attack with that alpha. Dumont's Sacrificial Dagger. The writing on this ancient parchment is barely legible, but appears to concern a rite of silence. Raise your face and hands to the skies and speak the words, O Dumat, Lord of Science, Silence, accept these sacrifices made in your name. Grant us your power and all that we seek. You missed one ward. Fair. And the Dumat quest. Yeah, I didn't complete that one. I've never completed that one, actually, I don't think. I haven't played through Dragon Age 2 as much as I have the others. And deliberately, because of what it is, I have very much left this for... I very much left this quest for last. Or, not for last, but for the end, because that's where it makes more sense than anywhere else. Hell, even like Mark of the Assassin doesn't work like narrative-wise unless you are in the last part of the game. All right, what kind of demon is this? It's another Pride demon. All right, where'd you go? Oh shit, there's 3 of them. There's actually a, that reminds me, there's a mod for Dragon Age Inquisition that's called May the Dread Wolf Take You. Okay. Health drain, mana stamina drain, armor penetration, or attack speed. I'm gonna go with attack speed. Yeah, there's an appearance mod for, there is an appearance mod for Dragon Age Inquisition that's called May the Dread Wolf Take You, is the name of the mod, and what it does is it makes Solus look, like, more menacing. Spoiler alert.
waking. The magic grows lax. He feels us walk where no step goes.
Are you talking about Corypheus?
He calls, like an old god. He mimics their cry.
Yeah, forget what I just said, Rosie.
Free him. The dark children and the light.
Getting stuff for Dragon Age Inquisition.
Their blood.
If Corypheus isn't an old god, what is he? Human? Demon? Darkspawn?
All of the above?
Darkspawn. More than human. He thinks. He talks. He pierces the veil.
You're talking about an awakened Darkspawn. The Wardens have only encountered them once.
He wants what was once his.
When you run off, where do you go?
I know the darkness before the seals. Here, the voice is too strong. I cannot stay.
We're going to save again here. Deep Stalkers. Deep Road Safari. Come on. There we go. Journal.
Looks like Legion of the Dead armor.
It's ironic, hearing of Tethras Garen's crime first gave me the courage to confess my own and join the Legion of the Dead. Knowing that a Paragon's son would give in to the same base passions as a mere merchant, commit a murder even fouler than mine. Yet he was sentenced to die in the Deep Roads for murdering his sister, not even offered the chance at the Legion. I am grateful every day for what the Legion gave me, a family, a purpose, and my name is clear. So when the Paragon learned that the Carta were responsible for the murder, not his son, I was the first to volunteer to retrieve the prince. It's not right that he should be the only one who doesn't know he's been exonerated.
The Legion of the Dead, sent after Paragon Garen's heir. Why does that sound familiar? I think Garen was sometime in the early Exalted Age, hundreds of years ago.
Do you think they found him?
Who knows?
Here's another journal. Paragon Garen refuses to give up. We're the 8th Legion unit he sent after Tethras and them. last 5 years. None of us dare tell him that after so long alone in the deep roads, Tethras is certainly dead. The Paragon insists he will see his heir restored to his rightful place. May the ancestors favor his cause. We followed the paths of the other legionnaires, and so far we seem to be on the right trail. We're in a section of the deep roads that appears to have been altered by human magic, so perhaps we'll find some new clue here. We're going in tomorrow. Ancestors be with us.
That's where I know the name. Tethras Garin should have been the heir to the Garin clan. But he was accused of killing his sister and sent into the deep roads to die. When the real murderer was caught, they tried to find him. They never could. Instead, every Garin heir from that time on took the name Tethras in his honor. One of them became a paragon in his own right, and founded my clan.
So this was one of your ancestors?
Not directly, but a little closer than I like to come to my past, you know.
Oh, what do we got? More Genlocks. Ah, damn. Yeah, more coming. There we go. That one took a little long to kill. Studded leather belt. I wonder what all this bubbling green stuff is.
What a dreadful place. If I were a darkspawn, I'd plant flowers. Brighten it up.
I love Meryl. Demat's ritual scroll. The writing on this ancient parchment is barely legible, but appears to be concern a rite of silence. Place the offerings on the altar, then kneel before it. With the abject humility, head bowed and hands clasped, say, "These are our offerings, O Lord of Silence." I'm thinking that's it up there. Wait, is there more? Oh, there is more in this direction.
We should do something about those torches.
It's a puzzle. Okay. Well, shit. Crap, that did not do what I wanted it to do. God damn it. Okay. Fucking hate these kind of puzzles. Lights that. Okay. Well, that's those two there. Okay, now they're all gone. Alright. That one lights those two. Okay, that one will light it, and this one here. Shit, that's not what I intended. There we go. That one's always an ordeal. Just fucking hell, goddamn. Ooh, going in the wrong direction. Okay, I think, yeah, this is the altar of Dumat.
Dumat, silent and strong, secret and wise. Accept these offerings and share your strength.
Place the sacrifices. Oh, wait. So we have 2 more pieces that we need to get, it looks like. Because we've got the scroll and we've got the... Oh no, we got 1 more piece because we got the dagger. We have 1 more piece that we need to get. Oh yeah, it's a different voice. In Dragon Age Inquisition, the voice of Corypheus is the same voice as the Rock Wraith from Act 1. Well then. Yeah, it was a great change. Made him more menacing. Made him into more of a villain and less of a monster. Oh, another journal. Just wait, Rosie. Just wait. Third Legionnaire's Journal. This place is cursed. For 10 years, Paragon Garen has been sending Legionnaires to search out for his lost heir. Now I know what's become of him. There's no way out. There is no part of the Deep Road. This is no part of the deep roads. There's lyrium worked into the walls. From the stone itself, some kind of inhuman magic. From the outside, it looks like just another tunnel, but walk in and it's a prison. There's no way past the barriers, no way forward, no way back. But the trap remains open to every beast, darkspawn, and dwarf that wanders in. My brothers in the Legion have died, and I have done my best to lay their spirits to rest in the stone. I am the last. There will be no one to do the same for me, or for Tethras. He too was snared in this noose. For you, my prince, I wish you the stone's blessing. Atrast Tashun, Tunsha, Toria, Amgatol, Tabash Aduk. May someone recite the ritual's words over your bones and return your spirit to the stone.
Among the people we bury our dead, not burn them. This must be the Dwarven way.
Oh, Sacred Urn of Dumont. Press your palms and forehead to the ground before the altar and recite these words, thrice repeated. Gold and jewels, meat and blood, sacrifices to your hungry heart. Well, I'm trying to not be spoilerific for you here, Rosie. Because I know you haven't played Inquisition. And I know you haven't finished this game either.
Blessed are you, Dumont. Silent and strong, secret and wise. Accept these offerings and share your strength.
Here goes.
There's all four. What happens? It blows up. Alright, good to know. What, Meryl?
Fascinating.
Chain of the Penitent. +2 Constitution, +1 Armor, +9 Threat Regeneration. Rosie, are you wanting everything to be spoilerific right now?
I can't imagine Lothering looking like this.
There he is.
Tunsha, Totania Amigtol Tavashaiduk.
That was sweet, Hawk.
Our prick
Now let's get out of
tease.
here before you see me cry.
Aw, Varric. Now, let's get out of here before you see me cry. Do more. +44 defense. +15 magic resistance. Yeah, that's true. This is actually the first time I've played through Dragon Age 2 since completing Dragon Age Origins, so there's all this or not Origins, since Dragon Age Inquisition. Alright, ow! Thought I could, lead him out, but apparently not. Well, if you want to, Rosie, if you want to, roleplay with my warden or something like that, all you gotta do is ask. Okay, so that leads to plot. So we're not going to do that. The other way probably leads to plot 2, but that's where the foundation is. Speculations on Kirkwall. The records say Corypheus has been trapped below the Weimar since the days of the Tevinter Imperium. Can it be a coincidence that the Darkspawn besiege this area more fiercely than anywhere else on the surface of Thedas? Or that Kirkwall, the closest city, suffers from endless plagues of violence, lunacy, human sacrifice, and blood magic? If one studies Kirkwall's public records, it becomes hard to deny that some malevolent force has long shaped its history. Could a Darkspawn, even a powerful mage, have such influence, even as it slumbers? Well, it would make sense. Oh. You want some of this? You want some of this? All that death. God damn. Ow! I was trying to get around him. Okay, now we can go do plot. We're going to save. I believe this is the last seal. Where'd he go? Oh, that's him.
Baker's breath.
Ah. Almost got him. Almost got him. Got him. Nice. Okay. Speed reduction. Critical chance. Pillar of stun chance. Pillar of critical chance. We're going to do stun chance. Because I like stunning them. Means you have more casting time. family legacy.
He feels the seals weaken. He knows you are close. You must be ready. What's that? Who? No! No! They're here!
Who is it this time? Puddles the turtle? The holy cheese wheel of Andraste?
The holy cheese wheel of Andraste.
They listen to Corypheus. They want to bring him the light. Stop them. You must stop them.
Something's happening. The prison's breaking down. But it stood up to tunneling before. What can... You have the key. And you've come through the seals. But how? Champion? Are you the one? The same Hawke, child of Malcolm? The Carters said they were close. You must...
Either way, you're fucked, yep.
I am Janica. I lead this unit of Grey Wardens.
Senior Warden, why are you interested in my father?
Then you don't know. Without Malcolm, this prison would have fallen 30 years ago.
Let me guess. It had something to do with this fancy thing?
The Grey Wardens built this prison to contain one of the most powerful Darkspawn we've ever encountered. But even the best magic fades. The Wardens need to reinforce the seals.
What?
This requires the blood of a mage untainted by Warden training. The last to perform the ritual was your father.
Your eyeball farted?
My father was a blood mage.
To avert the blights, forbidden magics are sometimes necessary.
For us, maybe. My father knew better.
He did not bind the demons, if that is your concern. That was done in another era, before the Chantry's laws.
Why do my family stories never involve embarrassing vacations in Antiva?
We need your help, Hawke. I have done extensive research on this Darkspawn, and I believe the original Wardens were wrong. He isn't a threat to humanity. He's our greatest opportunity. A Darkspawn who can talk, feel, reason.
Corypheus cares nothing for blights. He used you.
The Warden Commander?
Don't listen to this creature. He's half Darkspawn himself. I know how to harness Corypheus. Use his magic to end the blights.
And just go talk to the architect.
The Wardens knew. Corypheus is too powerful.
There are rules to the Order, and with good reason. Father wouldn't want this.
Worth the risk. If he doesn't help, it's one more big Darkspawn to stick a bolt in. No big deal.
If she has a way to control him, I don't see the harm.
Corypheus calls her, and she listens. She brought him the Carter, sent them for you.
Stroud wouldn't let me have your brother. I need you.
Why would this Darkspawn want to end the Blights?
He's no mindless monster. This search for the old gods comes at a terrible cost to his people.
He tricked you. These are not your thoughts. They are his calling.
How many of them died in Ferelden alone?
Yeah.
And that was the least of the blights.
How could you trust any deal this Darkspawn makes with you?
Do not think me foolish, Hawke. I am making no deal. I have a spell which can control Corypheus. Bind him to my will. He will be a new, important weapon in the war on the blights. No more, no less.
Are you talking about using blood magic?
Everything that was done to him was through the power of blood. The Wardens imprisoned Corypheus before the Chantry banned such magic. It is the only way to hold him.
You're not helping the case for releasing him.
Corypheus may be as great a threat as the next Blight. We can't risk freeing him.
We'll find a way to do this with or without you, Hawke. This prison will be broken. The Blight will end. Come.
With me! We will beat them to the seal!
Dun dun dun. He only cares for himself. Yep. Part of the reason why are they glowing? That's strange.
This was part of the prison's defenses from centuries ago. Old wards. Dangerous. The wardens had them neutralized. Bringing them back to life will stall Janica.
I can't wait to wipe that smug smile off her face.
Alright, now we got another...
Teach anything. The old defenses are active again. Very unpredictable, very dangerous.
Now we have another puzzle to do.
There! That's the one Janica wants dead.
You do Janica's bidding?
Janica shared knowledge of Corypheus with the Carta. When she releases the Master, we will be rewarded.
See, that's how they got it. It was Janica who tainted the Carta and forced them to do this.
How many of you are there? I thought I dealt with you already.
We may die here, but we will take you with us.
No! Don't!
To arms, and pray that Corypheus honors our sacrifice!
Enough!
Come back here!
Any more? Oh, there's one more.
Trapped. Carter fools, always where they don't belong. This shouldn't have happened.
Don't touch anything is usually an invitation to touch everything, didn't you know?
Always a punishment for playing with things you don't understand. There is a way out. Deep down, a small memory of fading.
No, I think that he just kind of used Corypheus when he saw him. I don't think that he actually knew Corypheus was coming.
Yes, think. There must be a way. I was here once before. A long time ago. The magic flows in streams. They must be joined for the way to open. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's it.
Okay. So I've got to basically, if I remember correctly, I've got to get this entire thing to kind of flow to a specific point. I think it's that point. I'm not sure. Okay. Hold position, guys. So that's one there. Oh, well, that did not take me as long as I thought it would.
The hawk was fascinated by the old construction, always stopping to examine the carvings. A learned man.
Over here. Ride the lightning. Locks with unlocks. The wardens set a trap for Corypheus and bound him in a prison of their own making. Beneath the free marches they carved out a series of caverns, a veritable maze, and enchanted them, wards within wards, locks within locks, spells woven with the help of a powerful artifact they called the Key, all this to hold Corypheus. It seems that even that wasn't enough. Warden Commander Rhiannon writes in her private journals, Corypheus is too powerful. Nothing will hold him forever. The seals are already weakening. We must find a way to fortify them, and soon. The labyrinth has claimed Warden Commander Aster. Ulrich tampered with one of the magical seals in this place, and unwittingly released a demon upon us. Commander Aster ordered us to run. He would hold up the creatures back while we activated the prison's defenses, trapping them both. The barriers came up, and they will stay up. This was Commander Aster's last instruction, and we will follow it to the letter. We were unable to retrieve the Warden Commander's prized helm and the other trappings of his office. They will not be returned to Whitehout. He may remain with the Commander, wherever he may be. There's another power nexus activated. Chest.
Weeks down here, working together. He never liked me. Too much bad blood.
I was wrong. We cannot control the creature Corypheus. Even our most powerful mages hold no influence with him. In truth, it is they who have been the most vulnerable. A dozen times those assigned to guard or study the creature have sought the key to free him. When they are removed to a safe distance, they remember little. They speak of a voice in their minds, a calling like that of the old gods, but it wanes outside Corypheus' presence. Darkspawn have attacked as well, seeking him. I can only assume they are summoned the same way. Somehow his magic lets him speak through the blight itself, affecting any who bear the taint. The same power stays the hand of any warden who approaches to kill him. I must recommend that we seal this prison over and conceal its very existence. Corypheus must not be allowed to go free. Alright, got that power nexus. Well then, okay. So I guess I need to light all of the power nexuses to open those doors. Is it power nexuses or power nexi? Let's go check now. Or not. That's never a good sign. We're gonna save right there.
Did you really think those old wards would stop me? Look at you.
No, you are not silly. Okay, you are a little silly, but you're a good kind of silly. You're the silly that makes me like you.
You can still turn away. Do not listen to his voice.
You're my kind of silly,
You're
Rosie.
a fool, Arias. And you should have died here years ago.
You know what? Let's grab another fighter in on this. Level. Ties that bind. Let's see here. Whose hair is all frizzy? Okay, there's got to be some kind of trick to this. Gotta be missing something here. Goddamn, I miss my horse. Alright, I'm missing something. What is it I'm missing? The I've turned on those power nexuses. Yes, horse. Unfortunately, you don't get an Endor horse, but you do move faster with a horse. Unfortunately, you can't pull a Tyrion Lannister and ride it in to meet the king, but... Oh, there's one. No, that's not it. That's not it either. But when you're in overworld areas in Dragon Age Inquisition, you have a mount. Mount. And you can choose. You have several different options of what kind of horse you want to use. So, well, some bitch. Oh, that's right. Okay. I gotta come in here and redo this. Here's the part where it gets fucking ridiculous. Okay. So where's that one gotta end up? Yeah. They made it to where basically you have to do all of these, you have to do all of this in order to actually open all of that shit. And you know what? Fuck it. No, I can't say that. I actually do want to complete shit. I just have to... I have to figure this out. Can't rotate these guys.
She can't undo our work. Get moving.
God damn, this is some bullshit. So I can just open the green door. DS2 DLC Horseshit Valley. I went the wrong way. God damn it. Okay. So somehow you got to get all 3 or all 4 colors matched. And I know I've done it, it's just taken me a while to do it. So now green's working. Purple is going here, 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 here. Alright, we got all 3 except for red. God damn it. Alright. Okay. I think I need to turn this one twice.
So
no!
we're taking the crazy ghoul at his word. Sounds like...
There we go. Puzzles, puzzles, and more puzzles because they just want to make this DLC last.
So long since I've been this deep. But I remember every step taken with the other hawk.
The other hawk?
The Elder Hawk. The mage.
You were here with Father?
The seals are weakening, they said. Malcolm Hawke was chosen. A good man, but an apostate. Yes, I was here with him.
There we go. Okay. Ugh. Did that for completionist's sake, even though I didn't really need the gear that was in there. Alright. Let's go. What's that supposed to look like? That graphic was used in Dragon Age Origins in a very specific place. It's not for another year, sweetie. I know you want it. They said 2018, probably third quarter.
That's nice.
What's so nice about it?
I was just wondering what someplace sinister and foreboding would look like. And here it is.
Alright, we're actually gonna save again because I know what's coming.
You're too late, Larius. Hand over Hawke, and I'll give you a quick death.
Hawke has made his
Flail.
choice. The right one.
The
Fishing
right choice
Addiction,
or
the
the
movie.
only choice? Malcolm Hawke was not allowed to disagree.
It is the past. It doesn't matter.
Larius? What does Janica mean by not allowed?
How does she know this? Alec, did you tell her? Malcolm Hawke was reluctant. Had to be persuaded. I was Warden Commander. It was my duty. I delivered an ultimatum. Help us, or you'll never see her again.
You did what?
You were going to kill our mother?
No, never. He came with us. I never had to decide her fate. She was never told about what passed between Malcolm and me.
That doesn't excuse it.
You see, Hawke, how can you trust anything Larius says?
Larius's threats were reprehensible, but he's still right about Corypheus.
You can come willingly or not, Hawke. I just need your blood.
Goddamn Grey Wardens.
Slay him now before he wakes, before his strength comes. The key, it's not strong enough. Use your blood, free him and slay him.
Now, before we do that, we are going to loot the heck out of everyone.
Look, that seems to have weakened the spell.
Just 3 more to go.
No, we're trying to slay. We're trying to slay Corypheus.
I suppose he won't stop coming after us unless we do this.
If you like, we could leave a strongly worded note on his sarcophagus and go.
You're so clever.
You feel that? It's like something is lifting. Last chance to change your mind.
Just be careful, brother.
Always careful. Thud.
Be this some dream I wake from? Am I in dwarven lands? Why seem their roads so empty?
Because drama arose.
Serve you at the Temple of Dumat? Bring me hence. I must speak with the first acolyte. He speaks of the old gods, the Imperium. You are no man. Do you belong to the Empire? Or be you of dwarven blood?
Yes, he does.
How come you here?
That have grown into his face.
You be. You owe fealty to any Magister of Tevinter. On your knees. All of you.
I'm gonna be snarky at the big boss.
You're a darkspawn. Darkspawn, ravaging the Deep Road, spreading the blight. Does this ring a bell?
You are what held me. I smell the blood in you. Dumat, Lord, tell me, what waking dream is this? The light. We sought the golden light.
Yeah, he dead. Dumat is dead.
The gods themselves. But it was black. Corrupt.
That is a very good question, Rose.
Darkness. Ever since. How long? The Golden City. The first violation. The Magisters who brought the blight. He tainted the world. He speaks to all who carry the corruption. Darkspawn wardens. He brought Janica here. Brought you.
Yeah.
First he went after the Maker in his house, then me in mine. I'm honored.
The city. It was supposed to be golden. It was supposed to be ours. If I cannot leave with you, I will leave through you. I seek the light. I made
and boss fight.
Sacrifices, Lord. Strengthen me now. Dumat, grant me your powers. Ah! The fire in my veins.
Oh wait, I can't just. I was thinking I could.
Avoid my fires.
You've got to be kidding me.
Yeah, puppy go poof because he took too much damage.
I am an acolyte of Dumat. You cannot harm me.
Oop, need to move. Sanic.
Dumat, grant me your powers.
Now he's using. Ow! 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 Ouch! 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 I can just keep summoning the puppy.
He's boxing us in. Find a clear path.
Get good. Shit, I lost Meryl. Ah! I hit all the goddamn pillars! I don't know what else you want me to do! Game? Is gonna let... Okay, yeah, we're gonna load because... the game just completely fucking, the game just stopped responding to me there. Come on. Not that much to load.
I made your sacrifices, Lord. Strengthen me now.
Yep, game herped to dirt. I guess you have to kill the Guardians, but it's one of those things where it's like...
Go marked. Grant me your powers.
And you can't actually activate it until he starts doing his shit. Well, fucking kill him! Come on!
You cannot harm me.
Oh shit.
If we destroy them then?
Yeah, he's incredibly powerful in this game. Keep up, guys. Keep up, guys. Yeah, we're trying to.
And it is something more.
There he is.
You bitter. Insect. Do marked. Grant me your
God damn it.
The power is mine. I am Scurry, little rat. The maze closes in.
Guys, get out of the fucking fire! God damn it.
You will die before you touch me, worm.
Come on. Alright, we're gonna do something. Ah, God damn it. I do not want to fucking have to do this fight more than once.
Us in. Find a clear path.
Well, that's the plan, Varric. Which ideas were those?
And it is something more.
He's coming in.
Walls up, covered in rock. We need to stun him. Get it out.
Well, I'm trying to, but it won't let me. I have no clue how to fucking stun him.
You're marked.
Oh, here we go again.
The lightning strikes me. Feel the chill. You cannot outrun it. You cannot escape.
Come on. Just cannot do the amount of damage this game needs me to do right now. Come on. Come on.
No! You are stronger than I thought, but not strong enough!
Are you sure about that? Because I seem to be beating the shit out of your Pillar Guardians. What's next? Giant tornado monkeys? No, no, there we go. Heal.
Something more!
What about Price? No, I was about to say, do not tell me he's fucking doing everything over again. There we go. Oh, right. Did I mention I am fucking Hawk, the champion of Kirkwall?
I think I got blood on my coat.
Robe of the Silent One.
You did well, Hawk. More than the Grey Wardens of old were able to accomplish. I will tell the Warden Commander of your service here.
I'd be careful. We don't usually come back from the calling.
I must try. You've gained an ally today.
Why are you talking like that?
My head is clear now. Without Corypheus's call, I can think again. I thank you for my freedom.
And here I thought I'd just gained a headache.
Yeah.
I will never forget.
They're not talking about that Warden Commander,
The
unfortunately.
prison stands no more. My gratitude you have for my freedom.
Yeah. Nah, that's... Yeah. Loading. Loading. Loading? That smirk. Man, it's taking a while to load. Yeah, Corypheus was playing all sides in that. I had forgotten how hard that fight was. Wow, this is taking a long time to load. Yeah, Golem, stupid hard. Seriously, this is taking forever to load. What the hell?
And now you claim the champion
Now I
was
missed
not
stuff.
only there, but defeated a Magister. One of the Magisters of old.
Left there by the Wardens themselves.
A curious tale. I wonder if there's more to it.
A small matter.
Yeah,
a
that's
moment
true.
for the last of the family, and an echo. You'll forgive me if I take a liberty or two.
Alright, back to the base game. Alright, looks like we got about another hour left, so we'll see how much we can get done.
Darkspawn. Every bloody part of it. All because of what happened years ago. What he did for Mother. For all of us, really. It's not right that Mother isn't here to... I don't know. Just listen, I guess. I want to talk to her.
I know it was hard. How much time he had to spend with Bethany and I.
He started training me too. Best he could. Then I picked up some things from those soldiers who came through. Remember when I beat him? Took the blade clean away.
He was holding back.
On magic? Sure, but not the blade. After that, well, he knew I could handle the house while he was off with you two. I suppose I see why he was so concerned.
You know, I don't think we had it that bad. For a while. A short while.
I think I blinked and missed it. So, back to the way things are.
Seems that way.
Right. Brother... Never mind.
Sucks to be Hawke.
You know Malcolm wouldn't want you two to fight. He sacrificed so we'd have a life free to choose, not always agree. His burden must have been very like yours.
That's me. Banging my head against the walls of tyranny.
You know, your father was the same way. Taming the shadows with questionable wit. The best of him is still with you. The best of all of us. It's what makes you try so hard. You will always have that. We will always be family. It'll be all right.
Fuck everything. All the feels. All the feels. And we're going to take everything in here so we can go sell it. Anything new on the writing desk? Nope. Okay. So now we have the actual, rest of the game to play. speak to Knight Commander Meredith, and speak to First Enchanter Orsino. Or no, just talking to. Visit Meryl at her home in the Alien Edge. The storm and what became before it. Talk to Varric in Lowtown. Check on Anders. Catch up on Aveline. Isabella has resurfaced after years. Speak to her in Lowtown's Hanged Man. And then go talk to Sebastian. Secondary, visit family and Murder of Crows. Okay. Let's go talk to Meryl. So we'll do all of the companion talking to's.
Come on, Daisy. You shouldn't be stuck in this rat trap. Does Hawk even know you're here?
I don't have to ask permission to come to my own house, Varric.
Just take a walk around the Lowtown Market. Get some air, and I'll stop bothering you.
I know you mean well, but I have too much to do right now.
I'll let you talk some sense into her, Hawk.
Varric is very sweet. Frequently infuriating and a terrible busybody, but sweet. I probably should have told Bodan where I was going. I hope I didn't worry you.
Meryl, is there anything that doesn't make you nervous? Flowers and bunnies, maybe?
What about poison flowers? Or dire bunnies?
Dire bunnies!
In Lowtown Market, I thought I saw Mahariel. Impossible as that is. The Lost Warden.
Why would I be in Kirkwall?
I don't know what it meant. Maybe nothing. Maybe I'm going mad. I miss them all. Even the Keeper.
I'm sure the Keeper would like to see you again.
I'm sure she would. She loves to lecture. I bet her new first appreciates that. I wish I could have seen it. It doesn't matter. I'm here now. Maybe Varric was right. Shall we go out for a bit? I could use some sunshine.
No. Meryl. Okay, did that take care of? Yep. So let's go visit Hanged Man. We could talk to Isabella and Varric. There was no blight.
Think about it. Why would it start in Ferelden? A dirty backwater full of dogs and the occasional sheep. It took decades for the other blights to run their courses. This one, less than 2 years, don't you see?
Because I'm awesome.
It was all a Ferelden ploy.
Oh, that looks like the house special. Whiskey flavored with rat droppings.
You don't have to keep checking up on me. I'm fine.
I'm just here for the rat-flavored whiskey.
Right.
Pirate bum.
Remember what you said after the mess with the Kunari.
I'm proud of you for doing the right thing.
It may have been the right thing, but it was also the dumb thing. The relic was mine. I should have kept running.
I couldn't have saved Kirkwall without you.
Bullshit. You could have stormed the keep and slaughtered all those Kunari if you had to. You and Aveline. I mean, look at her. She's a woman-shaped battering ram. The fact is, you and I have nothing in common anymore. You're a champion, and I'm just a lying, thieving snake.
Whatever you think you are, I still care about you. It must have been hard to give up the relic, and I appreciate it. Whatever comes, you have my support.
Well, perhaps it's time to stop hiding. And I do miss the trouble we used to get into. Tell you what, I'll be here if you need me.
Oh, I need to level Fenris and Aveline. So we're going to change. Actually, we're going to drop Aveline and take Isabella. We'll probably have to, yeah, I was going to say we'll probably have to level her too. Wow, she really is behind. Let's see. Now I get to go talk to Varric.
So this relic you mentioned losing...
You have pretty eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I have pretty eyes.
You elves have such pretty eyes. Even the men. It makes me want to pluck them out and wear them as a necklace.
I wouldn't suggest trying.
Oh, I would never try. Not without reason, of course.
Forget I said anything.
Silliness.
If you think that was bad, I should tell you about the Black Marsh.
See, when you say things like that, Blondie, it just makes me glad I didn't know you sooner. Who goes to a place named Black Marsh on purpose? Now, if they called it Beer Marsh. No, still doesn't work.
You've got a point. The marsh part does cancel out anything else. Flower Marsh, Kitten Marsh. No, no good. Ah, you've got company. I'll see you later.
Hawk, what can I do for you?
What was Anders here for?
Only place in Kirkwall he can get a decent drink. Blondie comes by here and I put him on my tab. He's got some stories about his days in Ferelden that sound implausible, even to me. He's not bad for a mage. Crazy, but that's most everyone in this city.
I wouldn't say no to a pint.
I should make you buy the drinks, oh champion of Kirkwall.
So, what's the word in Lowtown, Varric?
Nothing you don't know already. The Viscount's departure, a vacuum of power, troubles brewing. Get rid of one thread and another appears. I'm starting to think this city's in love with Crisis. Hope you're ready for it, my friend. I'm keeping Bianca close.
Yup. Alright, so... Next on the list, Anders, Aveline, Sebastian.
Commander Meredith.
Ugh.
So you engaged a Kunari dreadnought in battle?
They engaged me in battle. I was just trying to get away. Sailing into the storm was a gamble. Took care of the dreadnought, but it did us in too. Can't win them all.
Where I come from, we would call that insanity.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Hello again, champion.
Guardsmen, duties for the week will be...
Lowtown canvas. 5 on, 3 off.
City perimeter by 2s. Clear by 2nd watch.
Training recruits full metal by week's end.
Anything else, Captain?
No. Thank you.
Aww.
Donnic is a good man.
I
I'm sorry,
hope so.
Was there something you wanted?
You never said how your 3 weeks in Orlais went.
You're right. I didn't.
Oh.
Ooh, shivery. Anything else?
Your men could give the Templars a run for their sovereigns.
They've had to. As long as there's no Viscount, the Order thinks they can bark at any man in uniform. I won't have it. The people of Kirkwall need to see themselves in their guard. Lose that connection, we're just targets.
Kirkwall seems to have rallied around you.
I try to keep order, and people appreciate that.
Oh yes, you missed that. Rosie, there was an entire quest line in Act 2 about getting Aveline laid, and so she's married Guardsman Donnic, and it was cute, it was silly, it was hilarious actually. Now that I bring it up, and it was just a really funny quest line.
Just checking in. Need anything?
Yes, there's something. Come back soon. I'll get
So
you
now
to it
they're
then.
married.
I'll see you later.
Of course, Hawk.
Well, that was it for that. Okay. Now we need to go check on Anders and then go talk to Sebastian. Darktown, Black and Flame, Anders Clinic.
You think I don't know the City Guard is just another arm of the Templars?
That is completely unfair.
If they show up here, I'll know who to blame. That's all I'm saying.
Come on, Anders.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean for you to see that. I just can't be too careful, now that the Knight Commander has basically appointed herself Viscount.
Between ruling the city and torturing mages, it's a wonder she has time to keep that sword so shiny.
She has nearly crushed the flame of hope for mages here. The Mage Underground is all but destroyed, and those left have turned to blood magic as their only option, which Meredith knows will prevent any chance of the public taking their side.
You don't think that kind of proves her point?
The Blight was stopped only with the aid of 2 mages, one an apostate, but it makes no difference. The Chantry set us on this path long ago. It would take something truly catastrophic to change people's thinking now.
So I wonder what you're planning, Anders. Another Canary sword.
I still can't believe Hawk said...
You've been saying that for years.
No, but I know what they do to their prisoners.
Fucking Carta.
Could I refuse?
There's always Kamek, which turns you into a mindless laborer. Like I said, they waste nothing.
Oh.
If you wish to thank Hawk, he's standing right there.
If you wish to thank Hawk, he's standing right there.
Breaks of it.
Okay. Nothing in those, I don't think.
May the Maker's gaze be upon The first enchanter overstepped his bounds.
He was provoked.
The people want to know which side you favor. It weakens you.
Strength will not win this fight, Sebastian. If the Maker is merciful, he will help them find peace. We can only be waiting when they do.
Do you never intend to give a public answer?
The correct answer is yes,
What
Rose.
have I been asked?
About the mages. You could calm this fire if you stepped forward.
The Chantry's teachings are clear. Those who turn against them would not listen more to me than to Andraste.
Mage this, Templar that. Is there anywhere in Kirkwall people don't talk about this?
The last time mages rebelled against the Chantry, they ended up ruling Tevinter. Should we just ignore them?
I knew I liked you.
I did not expect things to deteriorate so fast. I thought after the Canary, no one would wish for more violence. It has drawn more attention than I would like. Sebastian, if I can ask...
Anything, Your Grace.
And the champion too, if you will?
I can't imagine any way this will go wrong.
What would you have of us?
The Divine is concerned about the situation here. She does not want to see the Free Marches become another Imperium. She has sent an agent to assess the danger. Meet with her, please. Tell her drastic measures won't be required.
I don't want to see the Divine's armies march against Kirkwall.
Surely the Divine wouldn't treat the whole city as enemies.
She is concerned. It is never wise to draw the concern of the powerful.
She is the voice of Andraste. She cannot turn the might of the Chantry against the innocent due to proximity.
Were no innocents harmed in the Exalted Marches? She will do her best, Sebastian. But she must act first to protect the faith.
This cannot wait.
Thank you. We cannot allow this ridiculous mage rebellion to turn into holy war.
The agent, Sister Nightingale.
Sister Nightingale, I wonder who that is.
Room tonight. She wishes to remain unseen. The room has been sealed since the Canary incident. It may be difficult to get in without attracting attention.
Okay. You know what? We're gonna drop Meryl and we're gonna take Sebastian. I think that would be interesting. Okay. For DD? What's DD? Oh, Darkest Dungeon. Okay. I would recommend it. I always think that the class... Black Dahlia! Thank you very much for that host. And thank you for that. Everybody coming over from her stream, welcome to the Jedi Council. Welcome to I am Evan Blade of Revan. We're doing Dragon Age 2, trying to finish it up. Love that emote there, Dahlia. How did your stream go? Okay. Resume. Alright, well, let's take a look here and go run this quest real quick.
Greetings, champion. May the Maker smile on you.
All the hype, all the hype. To answer your question, Rose, I actually do think that that would be pretty awesome. Or that the new classes and the class fixes for Darkest Dungeon are pretty damn good. I enjoy playing them. I think they're pretty awesome. I think they add a lot of new mechanics to the game. Oh, we got baddies. Blood Rager. Chain Lightning, I love you so much. So it looks like we have a gang of blood mages. That's great. Oh, I'm about to level. Alright. The bot seems to not be picking anything up. That's weird. God damn, come on. So close. Oh wait, we did level. Alright. Skadoozy! All those Skadoozy faces. How you doing, bud? All the invading emotes. All of them ever. Okay, what are we doing here? Just chilling, man? Yeah, I get that. Now, once we've killed all the gang members, it's time to loot all of them. Apparently only, like, one of them is the only thing that dropped people. Darn. Oh. I'm thinking it's probably going to take us one more day to finish up Dragon Age 2, and then we can move on to Dragon Age 3. But I'm really excited for what's coming in October with all of the fun that we're going to have there.
The room has been sealed off since his death. A strange place for a holy sister to be.
She's not a holy sister. She's a sister. We'll call her that. But she's not holy.
So, even the Divine fears us now. She should. Kill the spies!
Fucking blood mages. Ruining it for the rest of us nicer mages who don't use blood magic. Thank you for clarifying that, Isabella. And then everyone else leveled. Well, maybe you can.
The Resolutionists. I might have known they would be part of this.
Are you Sister Nightingale?
I am. Or you may call me Leliana.
We met.
The Divine sent me to investigate the possibility of a rebellion here in Kirkwall.
Mm-hmm.
I have some experience in unconventional situations.
Yeah, that is a foursome.
The Leliana, who accompanied the hero of Ferelden to slay the Archdemon.
Ah. I see it will be harder to remain anonymous so near the Ferelden border. Yes. I knew the hero of Ferelden.
No.
Perhaps you have heard the songs I wrote of our time together. But that was many years ago.
Not that long.
I am working
about
for
10
the
years.
Divine now, in Orlais. I had not thought to return to this part of Thedas.
Who are the Resolutionists?
An offshoot of a fraternity within the Circle of Magi.
Supported by the Magisters.
There's no proof of that.
I bet a lot of mages think they'd enjoy Tevinter's freedoms, and completely forget that few ever achieve the power to enjoy them.
There have always
Place
been
like you doing in a
factions
girl
that
like
support
this?
freedom from
Yeah.
the Chantry, and the abolition of the Circle. We have tolerated them, but the Resolutionists have become violent. They are likely behind the unrest here.
I hardly imagined the Divine's secret agent looking like you.
That is why I am effective.
Mhm.
The Divine has long suspected that Kirkwall's problems were spurred by an outside group. This attack proves she is right.
Are you saying you set this whole thing up?
I let word slip that an agent of the Divine was coming to investigate the Mage troubles. It is how they chose to react, which condemns them.
Will the Divine send soldiers?
Divine Justinia takes the situation here very seriously. She believes it is the worst threat to Thedas since the Cunara invaded.
That's
A
something.
handful of apostates. How can that possibly...
The whole world is watching Kirkwall. If it falls to magic, none of us are safe.
Divine
Tell
falls to
Elfrina
magic.
leave. There is refuge for her at the Grand Cathedral in Orlais. She will not be safe here.
Anybody else feel that foreshadowing?
These mages are out of control.
Like, I feel like a lot of foreshadowing just fell. Does anybody else feel that? Does anybody else sense that? Maybe. Shiver. Okay, he's good on those. Requires assassin. Okay. Back. Let's go all those. Guardian Angel. There we go. Okay. Hey, Squishy, how are you doing? Someone turned on the AC? Is that what it is? I thought you were shivering at the foreshadowing.
Hello.
I love the guards who are just like, mage fight in the throne room. Meh, not our deal. Well, sound effects are for subscribers. Unfortunately.
I've seen less ostentatious palaces.
No, that was not a continued conversation. Singing for her food. Yep, it is there for subs. Which it's still, Krem, thank you very much for those bits there.
This is what I found.
Do you require gold for this task?
I'm not doing this for the money.
Very well.
There we go. Job review went well, but Lizzie's dying. Oh, I'm sorry.
There is no try.
Squishy, thank you very much for the host. I'm sorry about your ratty. Okay. So, return to the Chantry. That's what we need to do. Oh, we also need to go talk to Anders. Again. It's on the Chantry's board. No quest at this time. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. It's still sad. And I'm sorry you're having to deal with it tonight.
So I hear you think mages should be free.
Everyone should be free, not just mages.
Not everyone's dangerous.
It's not about who's dangerous. It's about having choices made for you. Don't you wish you had the choice not to have lyrium stuck under your skin?
I do.
This is silly. I don't want to argue.
Do you want to guess what color my underclothes are again?
Oh, yes, that's much more fun.
Isabella. She has no shame. No shame.
What would you say to an exciting trip to Orlais? I hear the Grand Cathedral's lovely this time of year.
What? You were right. The Divine will be taking action.
That is
against
Fenris.
Kirk, although the sister didn't say what. You must take the holy relics from the Chantry and leave for safety.
Sebastian, I'm surprised at you. Andraste would not thank me for saving a few dusty finger bones and my own skin at the cost of people's lives.
You keep dead people here?
The Kirkwall Chantry has guarded the remains of the martyr Devrina for 800 years. They must be protected.
When I became Grand Cleric, I took a vow to the people of Kirkwall and the Free Marches. I will not leave my
Fenris.
flock.
Would you let yourself die?
There is no greater devotion than to lay one's life at the Maker's feet. There is no better death than to take the blow for another.
You don't hear that one quoted often, do you?
Please, Your Grace. Sister Nightingale thinks there will be war.
Then, I must make peace. Settle yourself, Sebastian. I'm in no personal danger. I am Grand Cleric. Who would dare attack me?
I know someone.
If you will not shield yourself, then I will be your shield. You will come through this safely by the Maker's name. I swear it.
Yep, completed that one and got 15 gold, which I didn't need because I've already got so much money it's not even funny. Okay, it's a little funny. I was actually hoping to put those on Hawk. Justice. Alright, we're gonna go visit Gamlen, because I'm trying to get all these little bitty quests out of the way so that we can focus on finishing the game. If we can get it done quick, that would be great, because I am ready to be done with...
I saw you at the Chantry last week, Fenris, but I haven't seen you back since.
I was only delivering something. You needn't concern yourself.
But you were praying. Or was that part of the delivery?
I was trying to blend in.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yes. You wouldn't want to ruin your reputation.
Don't you have a city to reconquer?
Also, Fenris, who has permanently cold feet because he decides not to wear goddamn shoes.
Your uncle must be happy to have his hovel back to himself.
Alright, let's go talk to my Uncle Gamlen. crumpled note. Gamlen, I found the gem of Kiroshek. If you want it, come to Darktown, alone.
Leave that alone. That note mentioned the gem of Kiroshek. What's that?
It's nothing. Never mind.
This gem sounds pretty impressive. It has a name and everything.
Ah, don't be stupid. I lost everything chasing that gem. Our fortune, our home, even Mara.
Who's Mara?
She's none of your concern. That's who she is.
All those emotes.
Head back to your fancy house in Hightown and stay out of my damn business.
Well then. Go to Darktown to confront the person asking after Gamlen. Okay. My will to have emotion in my eyes. Alright.
You've been watching me all day. It's getting a little distracting.
Meryl's right. Your armor is shiny. I can see myself in it. Look. Shit. Oh, shit. Is that a wrinkle? Is that a wrinkle between my brows?
I don't see it.
Hold still.
Well, it is Gamlen. He's kind of burnt out. Alright. Let's see here. Go to Darktown, see what the hell's going on. See why Gamlen is acting so weird. Oh, I need to go to Hightown, because Hubert's got a quest for me. Yeah. She has quite the chest. She is a pirate queen, and she is balanced for being a pirate queen. They double as flotation devices.
Are you the ones who sent the note about the gem of Kiroshek?
We were beginning to think you wouldn't show. It's rude to keep people waiting, you know? It's not like I don't got things to do.
To inconvenience an upstanding citizen such as yourself. My, where are my manners?
Don't talk down to me. I ain't stupid.
You sure, sir?
See, we was hired to give you a note. But this gem of Kiroshek thing the note talks about, we decided we want that instead.
You can't sink.
You better hand it over.
I'm surprised you know what a note is, let alone know how to read one.
But I don't need to know how to read. All I need to know is which end of the sword goes where.
The pointy end goes in the bad guy.
Without that gem.
Why must they always be dumb?
Nicely done.
And that's why you don't pick fights with these people. We might get there before
Wallop Mallet. What a name
October.
that is.
Wallop Mallet. Alright, ask Gamlen about the Wallop Mallet. Alright, back to Lowtown. So many loading screens. Uh-oh. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and save now, because I haven't saved in a while.
Does it bother you? Should I stop?
No, don't stop. But could you add some smouldering to the routine? Just for me.
Smolder?
Oh,
And while you're at it, perhaps some cold insolence.
You want me to smolder and be cold at the same time? Those don't go together.
Don't distract me with your logic.
Because Isabella will flirt with anyone and everyone, because she is like that. Even though she is wearing Hawke's favor. Well, that's part of it. The other thing about him is he's got those tattoos on his body is lyrium, which is magic, burned into his skin. And they give him special powers.
What do you want now?
What in the Maker's name is a wallop mallet?
Haven't played wallop since I was a kid. Still got my mallet up on the wall, though. Last time I was any good at something.
Okay. Wallop. Examine the Vihenadal, the tree of the people in the elven alienage. Okay. This is getting kind of ridiculous, game. Yeah, Fenris was a slave to the Tevinter Magisters. He escaped and has been on the run for years, and now he's kind of taken refuge in Kirkwall with Hawke, because Hawke actually managed to fight off the slavers.
You know, when I return to Starkhaven, you're welcome to come with me.
And do what exactly?
You're a fine warrior. If you could train men to fight like you do, we'd be unstoppable.
I'm no leader, but I doubt humans would want me training them.
Then why not train elves? I bet there's plenty who would admire all you've accomplished.
Oh, I killed him, remember?
Haven't accomplished.
Or did you go to bed early?
No. You are your own man, living as you see fit. You give yourself too little credit.
You are being kind.
Not at all. Think about it.
No, I remember the wyverns, we killed them all.
Everything we wanted here in the alienage.
Alienages. They're the same everywhere.
And this is the tree your uncle's wallop mallet was made from?
Wallop mallet? You must be the one I'm supposed to give this note to.
Did someone ask you to give this to me?
I was given a few coins to
Nope, he doesn't come back.
Whoever came asking about wallop mallets. Unfortunately, the person was hooded, and it was dark. I didn't get a good look. Obviously a human, though. No mistaking that. Even hooded, you all look alike.
Racist.
A warehouse? I don't like being led around. Unless leashes are involved. And they're not.
Isabella. Oh no, Isabella is she is a kinkster. There's a reason Hawke loves her oh so very much. Her and Meryl are are Hawke's two waifus. My headcanon is that after everything's over, he goes and spends time. He goes on adventures with those two until the events of Inquisition, but that goes into spoiler territory. Baddies, more baddies. God, I love fucking. I really, really loved Chain Lightning. Now, there's just more you assholes. Talus and Hawke were a very cute couple.
someone's always trying to claim the streets. If you make them safe to travel at night, someone will reward you.
Nix. You're just being silly tonight. That arrow hit him so hard he corkscrewed through the air. You don't have to stop, I'm just saying. I'm only saying. You are being a smartass, though. A smarmy cunt. Oh, another Canary sword. What does that make, 4? Fair enough.
Fish, fish, and more fish. Poor. Let's look for those crates.
I've sold some shit. I need to go back and redo it again. 'Cause it's been a bit. Alright. Alright, it's gotta be in one of these boxes. I don't remember which one it is. The Enigma of Kirkwall.
These crates match the bill of lading. Something seems off.
It's a trap!
God damn it. Need to get away from the poison. There we go. Set off that lightning. Any more? It's a tarp! Note for Gamlen.
I'd like to pay a visit to whoever is setting up these fun little games.
Bring Gamlen to the caverns where we first met. If he's not alive, you won't get a single copper. Go to the sink, a cavern outside of Kirkwall. If Gamlen... in Gamlen's stead to find out what he's hiding. It's more squeakies. Alright, let's get out of here. Go through yet another loading screen. So you're gonna do that in October just to scare me, like out of nowhere? Because we're playing scary games? Gamlen's greatest treasure. Yeah, I do that one. I do that one on Clarity stream. When I show up to that one, I generally hit him with a with my sound effect on his. Why? We're like trouncing the shit out of these guys. Don't sound so depressed. I am not cleaning this up. All the loading screens belong to you. All of these caverns look the same.
So, Gamlen couldn't even be bothered to come himself. I should have expected he'd send you, cousin.
I didn't know you had such a pretty little cousin, Hawke.
I have a cousin.
Isabella.
Gamlen never told you. Of course he didn't. Why would he?
Okay, Rosie.
Sorry to interrupt.
Don't feel the need to. Don't feel pressured.
But we have unfinished business here.
Veld, what are you doing here?
Mekkel is dead. That bastard killed him.
What's a Mekkel?
My brother. Mekkel was my brother, and you killed him.
Oh, that guy.
Doesn't make sense. Mekkel was just supposed to hand over the note.
You really think we didn't read it? We know about the gem charade. Hand it over. I won't let Mekkel's death be for nothing.
You let your brother go up against someone like Hawke for a stupid gem. You know what? I did find the gem, but you're not getting your pathetic little hands on it, Veld.
Fine. We'll do this the hard way.
I had another fight. We're gonna do this. I guess we're gonna do this. Man, it sucks to be that dude. Yeah, I'm just gonna like drop all of that shit. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, there's a puppy over there. Oh, we got more. Okay. We good?
You're
Yep,
pretty
we're
useful in a fight. You don't take after Gamlen at all.
And I wouldn't have taken you for his daughter. What with being able to fight?
I guess I should take that as a compliment. My mother, Mara, she left Gamlen before I was born. He was so fixated on finding that stupid gem, I doubt he even noticed she was gone. She told me about Gamlen before she died last year. I didn't even know about him.
You told Veld you had the gem. Were you lying?
Not at all. I found the gem. I managed to pull off what Gamlen couldn't.
Next time you want to talk to someone, maybe try knocking on their door first.
Oh yes, that sounds brilliant. Just show up on his doorstep and say, "Hi, I'm your daughter." I doubt that would go over well. I just wanted to see, I don't know, how far he'd go for something he really wanted. And then he doesn't even show up. I baited him with the one thing I thought would get his attention.
He's got some good qualities. You might be surprised.
Really? What do you think I should do?
I think you should go talk to Gamlen. Does he even know about you?
That eyeshadow,
I'm
though.
not sure.
You have family, and they're alive. If you don't contact them, One day you will regret it.
Maybe give him a chance before you write him off.
I think I will. Having a cousin turned out to be a good thing. Maybe having a father will too.
One can only hope. Take all their stuff. So much junk in my inventory. Alright, let's get out of here. Now back to Gamlen's greatest treasure. We'll finish that one off. That was a weird place to spawn into.
It's been years, and not once have you tried to get me to repent or turn to the Maker.
Preaching seldom works, Isabella. To change a person's heart, one has to lead by example.
Huh. That makes sense. I can respect that.
I grew weary of the strings of nameless lovers and the nights full of mindless pleasure. You will too.
I doubt it.
That's the cruelest thing anyone's ever said to me. I think I'm going to cry.
You've got to realize this is kind of new to me. I didn't know Mara had a baby. If I did, I would have, I don't know, gone after her or something.
She used to say I was so much like you, and I didn't even know who you were. I guess I wanted to see for myself. I need some time to think about all this, but if it's all right, I'd like to come back and talk more.
Oh,
I think I'd like that.
There we go.
Keep, safe.
Way to make it awkward.
Looks like you two had a good talk.
It was bloody awkward, that's what.
She looks nothing like you. Thank the Maker for small miracles, hmm?
Really? Hey. You know, I may not say this very often, but I'm glad you're one of the family. But seriously, next time, stay out of my damn business, boy. So, you've done well for yourself. I had my doubts the first time I saw you, but I guess there was something to that hawk fellow Leandra ran off with after all. You made a pretty good son anyway. Your mother would be proud.
And you? How are you and Sherrod getting along?
She's just like me. It's terrifying. Kind of a kick, though. I see what Leandra got out of this whole having children thing. She's the only one who's ever wanted to see my whole collection of dirty Rivaini playing cards.
On second thought, don't tell me.
I don't say this often, but you're my only link to Leandra, to my childhood. For a long time, I thought the Amel line in Kirkwall would end at me. I'm glad you've pulled it out of the grave.
I thought there was a way...
I hear you've been slipping it to that pirate slut from the Hanged Man. The bitch turned me down flat.
She's right there. Gamlen. Alright, guys. We've reached almost 4 hours. My butt's starting to hurt. I think it's about time for us to call it for the night. thank you guys very much for joining me. It's been a lot of fun tonight. We got to see Legacy and go through all of that. And we're pretty much down to the wire. So we're almost done. We will probably finish off Dragon Age tomorrow. But I want to thank you guys very much for joining me this evening. Thank you guys very much for being a part of this. And we will be back tomorrow evening about 8 o'clock to you hate when it ends. Yeah, I get that. So we'll be down to the wire, and we'll get it done tomorrow. One way or another, I'm gonna polish off this game tomorrow. I'm gonna stay up late if I have to. But it will be interesting to say the least. But again, thank you guys very much for joining me. For all the people who have hosted tonight, thank you. But I'm just hoping that we will be able to actually get this done soon. Again, thank you guys very much. I hope you guys have a very, very good evening, and I will see you tomorrow evening.